Good evening, Hyperspinners. Today I'm going to talk through a Hypermarquee release, so get ready. Alright guys, so if you've been following me on Hyperspin or my YouTube channel, you'll know that I've set up Hypermarquee. I've got a 32-inch marquee that's in my cabinet, and essentially it's awesome. I recommend you guys getting one, and these marquees will basically show up on that screen whenever you scroll over to one of the systems. So what you see here are the marquees that I'm using, and if you know or have been around Hyperspin for a while, or Launchbox, there's a user, Retro Humanoid, and he is the primary owner of many of these marquees. You should check him out if you haven't already. He's also focused a lot around pause, so the media around pause. But I found that there were a couple marquees that were missing from the main menu, specifically 48 of them, for me at least. And, you know, that's no discredit to Retro at all. You just might have systems that he didn't have set up yet. So what I have done is, to fill that gap, I am releasing 48 of these. And what you can see is the list here. And you can also see a lot of these are sort of like fringe systems anyway, but you know, I want something complete on my my perspective, and this gets the job done. So I'll just kind of scroll through here, and then I'll show you where I'm going to drop these at, so you guys can all enjoy them. You know, a lot of these systems were lacking media or art, and you know that totally could be why these systems were skipped, and or not everyone likes all these systems set up. So there we go. So you can see, I like how the 3D NES one turned out. Just kind of scroll through here so you're not getting bored of all of these here. But each one of these are pretty simple. I did try to throw in some graphics behind the scenes on some of these, but a lot of these, it's just the logo with a basic sort of clean background. So that is the list of them, and I hope you enjoy them if you have a Hypermarquee. And here's where I'm going to drop them. So if you go to ME Movies FTP and you go to Official, Ninja's Dojo, Hyperspin, Zips, Tools, Hypermarquee, that's essentially the pack of my configurations, and then the marquee folder. You're going to find a folder for basically every one of the systems, including playlists, but what we're after is the main menu. So I just dropped those 48 marquees that I created, and I hope you enjoy them. So, more to come. I'd like to have a sort of like a sub-wheel marquee for each one of these. And, again, Retro Humanoid has done a lot of them, but there are some that are missing. And, yeah, so whenever I find these gaps, and, there will be a few, I'm going to go ahead and release those. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy them, and we'll catch you next time.